What's up, trendsetter gang? What's up? What it do? How y'all doing? Um, I am I am successfully getting over being not at the top of my game, like not feeling well. I hate when I do it, but anyway, I've been putting in the greens, getting them all in, so I'm starting to come around and start to feel more like myself. And I'm happy about it. People tell me all the time, they like, you don't look sick. That's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That lets you know that I'm really taking care of myself. That I don't look sick. Um, that says a lot. And I guess I don't look like what I've been through either. So, hey, what can I say? Look at God. But I wanted to talk about how I became a vegan, and my why. I think everybody has a motivation for something that they do, or they have their why in life. Um, I feel like my why for becoming a vegan um, is um, my dad passed in 2007, and I literally watched him go from being a vibrant, young man, like, from when I was younger in his 30s. And you know what I'm saying? Like during the course of my life, I watched him, eating, regular American food. Um, and it just messed up his health. And I think a lot of people are starting to pay attention about their health and what they're eating and stuff. Looking at our parents on both sides of my family. On my mom's side, cancer is prevalent. On my dad's side, it's like diabetes. And I was just like, look, I'm not participating in whatever this is, but I think I had a struggle. Everybody say, well, I can't do it. I had a struggle. I had several struggles. I mean, check it out. Like, a girl from the South. You know what I'm saying? I live in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina now, but I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. So, Charlotte is in the South as well. Anybody from the South, y'all know, like, what the diet is. I mean, like, soul food all the time. You know what I'm saying? Fried chicken, mac and cheese, cornbread, black eyed peas. You know what I'm saying? Like collard greens, And Lord have mercy, as I talk about it, I'm salivating. Um, I mean, that's the diet. And it's good, but you can't eat like that every day. You know what I'm saying? And have the energy level that you need to have for in order for your body to be able to fight off diseases and colds and things of that nature. I just I fought the flu. Like it was like I got it like on a Friday, and I was technically done with like the big symptoms, like maybe a little bit more, maybe like 24 hours to like 48 hours or something like that. Or yeah, I think something like that, because I sweated it out. But the other part of my body, I still had the cold. I still was coughing up phlegm. You could hear it rattling, and I'm just, oh my God, my energy level wasn't like I wanted it to be. And I was just like, nah. So watching my father's health decay, and people in my family, from my mom to my dad's side, I didn't like what I was seeing. My aunts, I think I got one aunt left, but like my aunts, one of my aunts passed in her 40s, like 42, and I'm like, nah, that's not what I'm doing. Like, um, and she was a smoker, and it was, I think, some other things going on. But that was my favorite in the whole wide world, and it was something that was hard to even know and deal with and face. Like, I just watched people over the years that I love, you know what I'm saying, just fall by the wayside. And it's, I always tell people I don't like to say diet. I like to say lifestyle because it's a lifestyle change. Like I said, being from the South is hard. You go to cookouts. I mean, I couldn't imagine being a vegan when my grandmother was around, because she would have probably got offended that I came to her house and didn't eat the cake. And my cousins would have been like, Anime, you better eat that cake because your grandmama gonna be tripping. But, my grandma was a real Southern grandma. Like, you didn't come to her house and not eat her food. She took that as, like, if she offer you some tea and some cake, you better have that tea and that cake. And you was glad to get it. And you know what I'm saying? You did not take it, Um, my grandma was a um, big black woman, like she didn't take Nathaniel, nothing. Um, and so, like, I was pregnant with my daughter, and one of my best friends, she wanted to come to the house. My mom was cooking. I wasn't no vegan at this time, and she didn't really want to do a lot of eating. And so my grandma was like, what's wrong with her? And I was like, Grandma, please. And she didn't care. So she just asked her, she was like, what's wrong with you? And why you ain't eating? Because you skinny. And I was like, no, Grandma, no, no, no. But my grandma was a woman that really, she said what she thought. And, you just better be strong enough to deal. And if you were strong enough to deal, how dare you? But, yeah, so let me say, growing up, like, when I wanted to change my lifestyle, I want to say late 30s, early 40s, toward the end, like 35-ish, 36-ish. Um, um, it was hard because, you got family members that's going to make fun of you. And, I've always been the smallest one in my family. Okay, go figure, black people small versus, white girl small is a different kind of small. We still got, the essential things, the breast and the butt and all of that, and the hips. So I probably got more than I ever have had in life because I just was always the little girl. But I loved it, though. It didn't bother me when they would call me skinny mini or little, whatever they want to say. It didn't bother me. Some people, but when I realized how everybody was so big, it was just like, I didn't have a problem with it, but I knew all the time that I wanted to be a nice size, period. No matter what age I was, I wanted to be what I deemed at that particular time and age, what I deemed that felt good for Landis, for me. I never wanted to do anything anybody else was doing. This was all about what my choice was. And, people got upset, but I mean, hey, if you getting upset about something I'm doing, then you got too much time on your hand because you need to be worried about what you're doing. Now, my grandma, if she was living, I would have never said nothing like that to her out of respect, but I'd just be like, Grandma, this is what I want, this is what I want to do, and I would just have to go to her house when I was ready to eat something that I could eat, like some mac and cheese or whatever. So I have veganized everything that I like. It's taken a while. It's taken years. I always tell people, don't try to be vegan in 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Like, take steps. I literally took baby steps. I did meatless Mondays in my house. I started doing it with my daughter. So she's now, I never made her be vegan, but she's watched me for so long. She's taken it on to be vegan. And I just thought that was cool. Like, you start doing something, then people gonna start to follow you. You don't need to, like, you don't need to try to make nobody do nothing you're doing, because that's, what I choose to do. I have a reason why, and I'm doing it for this body, for me. um Make the choice that you want to make. But seeing the health in my family on both sides scared me so bad. I knew how I wanted to feel in my late 30s, in my 40s, and beyond. Before I get to be 50 and 60, I'm gonna be straight. Like, my husband is gonna be like, baby, you, wow. Like, I'm just, I just feel like, okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I just feel like that, that's major. So when you become an example, people start to follow you. Even, people that make fun of you. When people would get sick in the family, and still to this day, they'll call me and just be like, so what should I do? And I'm miss whatever. Like, my skin is clear. I think that's why I haven't started wearing my lashes. Yeah, I told y'all I take a long time. Sometimes I'm working hard or whatever. But I not only that, I like to put um I like to do, I like to put my lashes on, but I just been enjoying my skin. I'm loving it. I really am. Just even, doing this video, looking into the camera, it's like, I love it. It will change your life. It'll change your lifestyle. Being a vegan, I think I said in my other video when I talking about the Chipotle and the different places you can eat, your grocery bill gonna be cheaper. And that sort of thing, and it helps you to save time and money, and to save on, because I always tell people, it's not about short-term gratification, it's about delayed gratification. Whatever you want to eat now, that juicy steak, or that chicken, or whatever it is you want to eat, it may be good for that moment, but you have to look at how it's going to affect you in the interim, like in your 30s, your 40s, your 50s, your 60s. Will you be sickly? Will you have a lot of diseases? I always tell people, you're going to pay one way or the other. Your health is your wealth. You're going to pay right now and just go ahead on and do the right healthy things for your body for the long haul, or you gonna go ahead and just have that instant gratification and just say, forget about it, I can't do it, I don't want to try to do it, I'm gonna just eat what I want. You're gonna be that one that's sick down the line. So it's like this. I always tell people, you're gonna pay to eat healthier and go ahead and have the reward of a healthy long life, or you gonna eat what you want to eat now. Okay, get the instant gratification and feel terrible later down the road. And then here's the kicker. The money that you should have been taking to eat healthier, you're going to now take it to buy prescription drugs that's going to hurt you. That's probably going to fix one thing and break another. It always does. It cures one thing, and then next thing you know, you go to the doctor and it done messed up something else. It's like going to a shade tree mechanic. He fixed one thing, mess up something else so you can come back to him. That's all it's about. Please believe it. So, I put my health first. That's a big issue for me. I'm not telling nobody they need to not eat meat. That's just a choice that I'm making. But there are a lot of ways to become vegan. You can eat Oreos all day, and that's like vegan. But let's be for real, like that the double stuff, or that little white cream filling, it's got sugar in it. It's a level. Veganism is a level of eating. It's without eating meat, and then you can do the alkaline. I think alkaline and raw might be the top ways, because you stop eating the meat, but you're eating like still the dairy and stuff like that. Like, I don't do dairy. Sometimes I'll do like a dairy thing, but it's very, when I say that's very hardly ever. And you know, if you're trying to get rid of mucus, I tell people all the time, if you got a cold, don't eat no dairy products. It's just gonna make phlegm and mucus and make it rattle all in your body. Don't eat no lobster bisque with creamy something in it. Excuse me. I should have got me some water. Don't eat when I have a cold, I'm not eating no dairy, no cheese, no milk, no cream, nothing cooked with cream or milk. I don't do dairy anyway. The most that I've done dairy would be yogurt, and I don't even eat yogurt anymore. So um this has been a journey of, you know, when I started doing vegan, I started looking at more things and listening to my body and paying attention to what affects my body. I think number one is you need to listen to your body, because everybody has different body types. And I've come to learn what's good for my body, what my body really loves. Like when I eat certain things, I pay attention when I'm eating fruits and vegetables, how my body loves on me. And then when I'm eating other stuff, how my face will break out and my body just be like acting all weird and my face, you know, tore up. Like if I eat a whole bunch of chocolate and I decide I want to cheat and drink a soda, I do a cheat day every month. If I decide to do cheat, I get to do 2 days. I give myself 2 days. And I can either do those 2 days consecutively, or I can space them out and do like, you know, eat one day here these 2 weeks, and then after the next 2 weeks I can eat another cheat day. I can spread them out or eat them back to back. But I take 2 days and get what I've been craving. Okay. I used to get like meat if I crave meat, but I don't get meat no more. It'll be junk. It'll be something probably with cheese in it, like nachos or something like that. I don't know. But so I'm vegan slash pescatarian, so I'm both. I don't eat like red meat, but I eat seafood. Some people say seafood is meat and some people say seafood is not. I was taught that it wasn't, so I don't know. I'm a seafood junkie. That's something I got to work on, because I love seafood. Lobster, crab, scallops, lobster tails. Y'all, I love it, okay? I'm the queen of that. And I'm going to be doing some more boils. I haven't done any more, but I'm going to do the seafood challenge, and I'm going to do that's what I need to do a seafood challenge, and then do the spicy noodle challenge. The spicy noodle challenge will be coming up really soon, within the next week. If it's not this week, it'll be the next week after. So stay tuned for that. Keep your eyes on it. And click them notification bells so you'll know every time I upload a new video. It's a journey, but it literally took me meatless Mondays. Then I started doing meatless Tuesdays, or, and then Wednesday, meatless Wednesday. And, I started just taking days off to the point where I could just go a whole year and 3 years without eating meat, and my texture of my hair changed, my skin changed, it's started glowing and it was clear. I don't know, I enjoy it. I feel like once you start practicing going there, because you have a why and a motivation. I knew that I didn't want to be sick like my parents, so I made an executive decision for myself to say, a boss decision, that is, like, I'm not eating that anymore. Like, I'm not putting that in my temple. The Bible talks about your body being the temple, and our bodies were created to heal itself. But some of the things that we put in it prevents that healing. So I'm excited about it. I will be working on some vegan recipes and stuff, like a vegan cookbook that maybe you guys can download it to help, people that want to be vegans to transition. One of the ways that helped me transition is to practice. I did that. But I also veganized the things that I love. So it wouldn't be like I would be depriving myself from mac and cheese. I knew I couldn't have the regular mac and cheese. So I did a alkaline based mac and cheese, which will be in the recipe book. And I will do the recipe for you guys. And it was delicious. It was healthy and it was delicious. I did it with a kamut, Kamut. It's called kamut spiral. That is a healthy grain. So it's not the regular, some grocery stores like Earth Fare and Whole Foods, you will find it. Or maybe you order it off of Amazon, but you will not find it, excuse me, in a lot of grocery stores. You have to probably order it or something. I wonder if, I don't know if Vita Cost, y'all can check Vita, Vita Cost, VitaCost.com, and they may have it. But yeah, that's, I don't get sick, like I said, and that's probably why I don't get sick, because I'm pretty much on the alkaline. And I go back and forth between alkaline and vegan, so I'm not gonna tell you that I don't. Another good thing, another way you can eat, like eating raw, is the key. They call that the fountain of youth, and so I try to eat a little bit. I'm mixing more raw foods into my diet, so that means I go in. I'm gonna tell you something that's good for energy. I'll go in and I love squash. I'll cut up squash like raw and just eat them like chips. That's yellow squash and green squash, and zucchini, and it is really, really good. And you talking about an energy booster. I also have a recipe that I cut up, it's yellow squash, green squash, the zucchini with green onion, and I do a white onion, and I cook it in sesame oil, and it's delicious, guys. Oh my God, it's so aromatic and it smells so good. So I do it in sesame oil, a toasted sesame oil. Oh my God. And I make sure that it's a good little bit for me to get full, because people don't understand, when you're eating a healthy plant-based diet, you can eat more. You can eat more of volume. You can eat more volume because you're not eating. They teach us that portion control is key, but that's when you're eating American food. That's not even good for you. But when you're eating the plant-based diet, you can kind of eat in volume. You can kind of make enough to, fill you up, because you don't have the meat. And the legumes, the black beans, with quinoa and veggies, they fill you up. You just gotta make enough. So I do a black bean and quinoa bowl and throw some different kind of vegetables in there and hook it up, and it is good. It is really good. I like couscous, and I don't think couscous is like plant-based or whatever, but I really enjoy it because it kind of reminds me of rice, but you can put like vegetables over it. Like I got a kebab vegetable thing that I did over some quinoa, and it was, oh my goodness. I have to show y'all like pictures and stuff. Like, it was so delicious. And it's so exciting to be able to eat things that is going to give you energy, and it satiates the hunger, but when you're eating, it makes you feel so good. Eating healthier pulls up the energy vibration and lifts it. So when you're trying to manifest and attract, your energy and vibration is up, but it makes you feel so good to nourish your body properly, and for your body to hug you back. My body feels good when I eat the eat vegan, and I eat the plant-based and eat the things that my body loves. It feels really good. And I think that's your body's way of saying thank you for giving me the right stuff. And so now when something come along, it's like boom, 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 boom. Usually when I've tried to fight the flu, I wasn't eating American diet, I wasn't successful. But with this alkaline, that joker tried to roll up on me on Friday. Shoot, Saturday I had the biggest stuff gone. I still had lingering stuff, but I didn't care because I'm like, I eat healthy. I know what to eat to get this going, to get this off, And for you guys, if you got phlegm in your body, I do the key limes. They a little expensive, but like I said, you're gonna pay one way or the other. You're gonna pay in doctor's bills and prescriptions, or you gonna pay and getting the right stuff. So would I rather pay $3.99 for key limes, or would I rather pay $300 in medical bills and ER bills and prescriptions? You feel me? You see the, yeah, what they call them things? I forgot the little the up and down thing, the balance. I forgot the name. Lord Jesus help me. But it's like, which one you gonna do? You gonna pay. You just gotta decide how. Are you gonna pay and eat healthy for the long run, or you gonna just say, look, forget about it. I'm gonna eat what I want, and I'm just gonna pay in my health. I'm gonna die anyway. I don't care. Some people feel like that. If that's how you feeling, that's a very low vibration. But I mean, hey, to each his own. To each his own. So yeah, I know that you can eat raw. You can become a fruitarian where you eat a lot of fruit. You can eat nuts or high carb, low fat diet. But my number one thing is I'm doing vegan slash plant based. So this means for you guys to understand, like, there are some vegan things I won't touch. But there's some vegan things that I will touch still. And it's not that many. It's not that many vegan things that I'll touch, like milk and cheese and lactose milk. I try to stay away from that. Do I eat it? Yes, but that's like, I try to do that on a cheat. You know what I'm saying? That might be one meal. That might be, I went out to eat. I feel like I want to try this dessert, and I know I ain't gonna eat it no more. I'm just gonna eat it at this restaurant. It ain't nothing I'm finna eat every day. I'll go ahead and do it. But what I learned watching my dad, dairy is not good, as you're getting older. I was into macaroni and cheese, being, a girl from the South. Whoo, that macaroni and cheese is serious. But I found a way to veganize the things that you like. And also, I don't like to call it a diet. I told you I like to call it a lifestyle. And it encompasses the whole grains, legumes, fruits and veggies, nuts and seeds. And that's what I try to eat most of in the plant-based realm of it. And so I would admonish you, being a vegan, to get your why. Get that why. Do you have people that you see just, dropping like flies? They're always in and out of the hospital. They sick all the time. I mean, if you're not feeling at your optimum level, it's going to affect this. And this is what you need for the law of attraction to manifest some things in your life, I feel. So I would admonish you guys to cook more at home, because you get to see what's going into your food. If you're going to go out with a friend, find out where y'all going ahead of time. Look at the menu, see if they got a menu, check out the menu. And usually everybody has some type of selection for vegans and alkaline. And if they don't, they will offer to make it for you. If you call, a lot of the chefs don't have a problem. They want you to spend money with them. So if it's something that's, I'll say, do y'all got some mushrooms, some spinach, and a little bit of garlic, and some, some grapeseed oil? Cause you ain't supposed to warm up olive oil. I got to do some videos to show y'all how this go. The alkaline way. I ain't talking about vegan. I'm talking about alkaline. There's a difference. Okay? So, yeah, I feel like you need to cook more. And when you do go out to eat, I told y'all the next time I eat out, I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna be eating at all of the places that have vegan, have a menu for vegans and have a choice. So that's not an excuse. If you're going out, if you're going on a date, if you're going with someone, find out where you're going. Google the menu, find out what's on the menu. If they don't have the menu online, mostly everybody does, but if they don't, call up there and ask them, can they make something for you that don't require a lot of ingredients, that, some easy basic ingredients that they may have. Most places got garlic, they got spinach, and they got, if they don't have quinoa, they should have rice. And that's why I kind of go in between vegan and alkaline, because you go to a restaurant, you might have to eat a noodle or rice that might be, white. I don't like white rice. I do brown rice, but if I go somewhere and they ain't got it, I might have to eat white rice. You know what I'm saying? Or just, maybe I'm not going to eat nothing. Maybe I have a cup of tea. You just have to, don't change your diet for nobody else. Do it for yourself. If you feel like cheating, you know what I'm saying? Cheat and do it within your realm to keep you healthy and where you need to be. I've gotten so comfortable with this lifestyle of the way I'm eating now that I've incorporated it into every situation. So whether I'm eating out or eating at home, I'm going to be eating healthy no matter what. Okay? And that's the struggle, to stay on the vegan way of life and the alkaline way of life, even when you're not at home. And another thing you could do is meal prep. If you made your meal prep at the top of the week, which maybe takes an hour or two, you do your meal prep. Make sure your house is well stocked. Do your meal prep for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That takes about, an hour, maybe 2 hours at the top of the week on Sunday. Get it done. Put it in the containers. You can label it if you need to. You can even portion out. Well, I ain't going to say portion out, but have a container for your snacks. And maybe you can bring it with you. I mean, and if they got a problem with that, then I'm going to just take a glass of something, hot tea, or a glass of water. Y'all got limes in the bag or some lemon. Let me get some lemon or lime water. And most of the time, you can do a salad. Everybody got a salad. Get a basic salad. You don't need all this stuff in it. You know what I'm saying? But get you a nice salad. Maybe you can get some black beans or some kidney beans and some... Everybody got onions and tomatoes and, garlic. It's not that hard. So, yeah, I'm going to end this video now and do a part 2 because I didn't know I was going to be talking about this so long. So, stay tuned, you guys. I love you. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click that notification bell so you will always know when I upload a new video. So, see you guys on the next video. Bye.